Welcome. All right. Well, we should have the man of the hour any minute. I think he said he could pop in for maybe 5 or 10 minutes just to introduce everything. But yeah,
I
Jonah
can do it
and
as well.
I was gonna say you're one of the masterminds behind this. Alex is as well. So we can get started here. I am your host, Danny O'Malley, not to be confused with Danny Pessy. We have to delineate the Dannys around here now. Joined by Brandon Barton, Director of Dealer Support, Andy Schwartz, VP of Sales. And we've got Jonah Cafferty and Alex Zarth from the Danny Pessy and Authentic org. So they helped us set up our very own university. And it's a pretty exciting time. We've been wanting to have a nice way to just have everything condensed into one platform, all of our, YouTube learnings and other things like that, and the bonus of getting a little bit of a taste of some of Danny's here. I'll hop in here. The 30 days to pro, some of the really cool, like just great motivational. Yeah, what do you need to really just aim for the top of your game there? But yeah, I mean, Jonah, you did a lot of this, and you do a lot of this, as it turns out,
Yeah,
since you're out in the field. So
actively. Yeah, actively. Yeah, we travel all over the country training and consulting the sales organizations and operations and recruiting side of solar companies, or a lot of really door-to-door, roofing as well. So on our side, yeah, we put together obviously a lot of Danny Pessy's content in there, some of his best stuff, and we obviously put all the rest of the ESP stuff in there. And it's just an amazing tool that dealers are going to be able to use to not only like scale their own trainings, because it's less time that you have to handhold and more time that you can scale out people to be able to learn on their own. And it's a great way to build a better culture, team unity, and then as well as being able to put your own trainings in the platform if that's something you want to move forward or upgrade to or whatever. There's essentially opportunities for you guys to get more trainings from our team, and there's more trainings that you guys can create yourselves in order to up level your company and your guys's like culture and tools that you have at your disposal. So we're really excited. Yeah, we put that 30 days to pro in there, which is an amazing course. That's a great way to like get started, even for experienced reps, to make sure that you're doing things the right way. We have mindset trainings in there, a lot of the good foundations, and then everything from ESP. You guys have webinars, YouTube content, stuff that they had access to before, right? But now it's all
yep,
in one place, a little bit easier.
nice and organized, and we can actually see who's watching it and kind of hold people like, hey, did you actually review this? I'm not. If it seems like you're asking the same question a few times, point back to this. But yeah, I love that. Just being able, whoever it is, if you're a novice or you're an expert, it's great to reinforce and just sharpen your blade every day, every time. So yeah, and like Jonas said, I mean, we've got all this included. This is available to all ESP dealers and reps right off the bat. We're giving it to everybody what we've got here, but you do have that option to upgrade if you want to. And yeah, Jonah, you sent me over some of the bullets, and we'll get that out there and remind everybody what else you guys can offer as far as these ways to, yeah,
Yeah,
even further sharpen your blade, build your arsenal. Let's put it that way.
for sure. Yeah, we want to make sure, we want to up level the solar industry. The industry deserves to have the right kind of reps, the right kind of companies doing it the right way. And so our goal is to be able to spread that information and not withhold it. There's aspects of companies and people that want to be, they want to be the only ones that have certain practices and understandings of how things work. But on our side, we have multiple trainers in the platform from all over the country, experienced in different ways of selling, whether it's a lease or a loan or installation side. So our goal is to be able to just spread the wealth, make sure people understand how to do it the right way so it up levels everybody. And then on our side, it's like, hey, cool, we'll go in deeper if you want to. Like, our team is ready to assist you guys, whether it's in person or you guys come out to us, or we just do some phone calls or whatever to determine where you're at. But as far as like this program goes, everybody, we're going to do an onboarding call. You guys will be able to sign up. We'll send out a link for that, and you'll sign up with our team to go through and figure out how to leverage the most out of this platform, because it is fairly robust, like what Danny O'Malley's saying, with the reporting that we can leverage, the aspects of communication within the teams itself, sharing content, being able to, even put your own content in the platform if that's something you choose to do later on. It's something that you guys can really build around. Yeah, I think there's probably a couple other things that I'm missing, right? Zarth, is there anything that I'm trying to think through? What are all the tools that come with the platform? I guess mainly like the
Um,
reporting, the structures, and the content, right?
there's quite a bit of different features, including managers being able to monitor particular users or whole teams. There's a badge system. There's ways in which it can be gamified,
Yeah.
but there are plenty of ways for managers to kind of have overwatch over their teams and also delegate certain works and tasks. So if they're suffering on the doors and they need a little bit of help here, manager can assign certain classes to
Content.
them and kind of walk their hand through the process.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
using it for like new reps, and then you have experienced reps that'll be able to go through and get different information from it, and then they can always go back and watch it again. You'll be able to watch it on your phone or your computer, get right out there on the doors or in the field, make a mistake, struggling with something, you can look it up and get answers right away, and then be able to reflect on it back at home and
Yeah.
practice. Yeah.
One thing, I mean, it's been a while for me personally since I was out on the doors a little bit ago, but one of the things that it would have been amazing to have like a little motivational, a little just juice that I could, hit myself with if you hit just a string of, no's or a string of nobody home or just like have just a nasty encounter with somebody. It happens. We're not immune to it to kind of being like, oh man, like that sucked. That's hard to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. So being able to just tap into something like this and just be like, is there something on like overcoming, objections or like how do you handle negative, emotions or
Yeah.
whatever, absolutely hop in here and do something like that. I think that's
We have
great.
Pessy on here now. He can tell us we have that
You
mindset
do.
training from Danny Pessy on there, making sure you get your mind right. Pessy, drop us some nuggets. What are some of the things they can expect in the
Drop
mindset training, bro?
drop it like it's hot.
Guys, what is going on, man? Oh my God, ESP, you guys, look at Andy. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at that guy, bro. That face doesn't fire you up.
I'm bringing the beard, baby.
Dude. Well, guys, ESP, I'm so excited. ESP Nation, ESP Nights. I'm so excited to freaking get this thing kicked off. So some of you guys don't know this, but I was in a house a couple years ago. I was full-time security upselling solar. My closer was busy and I had to go and figure out how to sell a deal myself. I sold it, got it installed. ESP was the guys I first put my deal in, self-gen myself. And we're back 4 or 5 years later, really looking at how we can scale this organization. So the people that are on this call right now, what we really got to start focusing on and realizing the big picture is solar's been somewhat easy the last couple years. And now we have to get better. So relying on super high electricity bills and cutting bills in half, those days are gone. So now we have two options. We can either quit and throw in the towel because it's a little bit harder, or we can get better. And so ESP realizes that, and they don't want to just give you a red line. They don't want to just give you installs. They want to give you service. And that's where I'm coming into play because I've been doing this my entire life. And I know for a fact that there's techniques and skill sets that you guys can utilize to still sell as many deals as you did before. One of the biggest clients and the person who's on the training platform, Ricardo Ricky, for if you guys want a custom built out one, you can have full access to Ricardo. But last week he went out and sold 30 deals through one of ESP's largest channel partners right now. So the deals are there. So it's not the issues of the market, it's an issue of a skill set. So what we're incorporating is this training platform to help you guys get some skills to your people. We want to help you train your reps so that you can produce more, you can earn more, and you can put back into your guys. You can't just give somebody a login and tell them to go make money and you're just capping off like you used to. You really have to provide them a service. So we're giving you guys a really quality snippet, basic setup that if you guys go through these videos multiple times over and over and over again, your reps will be 20 to 30% more likely to pass onto being able to generate deals on their own, last longer in the platform. I studied and I worked at Vivint for 10 years, and they spent about $2 to $3 million on what was the most important thing a new rep coming into door to door needed to know in their first 30 days. So I took the statistics and I wrote them down and I built out 30 days to pro. The platform, everybody, if you're watching this, your reps will all have access to 30 days to pro. And what that is, it's the 30 biggest things your reps need to know when getting in door to door, whether it's virtual, in person. I say door to door, but it's loose. It's all the same stuff. Whether you're doing phone calls, whether you're knocking on doors, if the techniques work on the doors, they work on the phones. So the thing is if you guys, when you get your logins, what I would recommend is have your people go through that so many times. Anytime you hire somebody, make sure they go through that 30 days to pro 3 to 4 times. How that works in their first 30 days, they should be watching that 4 or 5 times. Imagine me in your rookie's office at their house, training them every single day on exactly what it takes to be the best person in 30 days to be able to do this job. So they've invested a ton of money into your team to help them get better. And that's where my job is to come into play. We want to come in and serve you on a dealer level where if you need help scaling your business and teaching how to scale out your organizations, we're there to help you. If your reps are having hard time selling and closing, we want to come out there and knock with your guys. We want to do phone calls with your teams. ESP has gone above and beyond to provide you guys with this, and I really want you to utilize it. So the thing is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. If you're wondering why you're not making the same amount of money, if you're wondering why you're not doing the same amount of volume, then hey guys, this is the solution. You lean into us and we're going to lead into you. So that's what I'm telling you. So if you guys are watching this right now, take the time to really get used to this system and process. Watch it over and over and over again. New guys coming in, have them watch it over and over and over again. And once you start realizing how powerful this tool is, you'll start seeing the production go up from your guys. And then when you start seeing that that goes up, then reach out to us and see what other things we could do to help you scale your business. And so every service that our company does, whether it's me or Jonah, Jonah's part of the Pessy team, Authentic, is we want to take you guys and help you scale your business. And so there's some stuff we can do for you at no charge. And then if you guys want more help, we're available at discounted rates because ESP's paid us a premium to provide you guys with services. So the thing is now there's no excuses on why you can't do better. I already know the top rep has already gone out there, thrown in 30 deals. And the thing is when deals get harder, you have to make it up with volume. So how can you do volume? Is you can scale your organization by 2 things. People or technology. The technology that ESP is paying for you guys right now will help you scale your sales organization because the thing is, if you have 100 new reps coming to work in your organization, how are you going to train them all? It's virtually impossible to do all of that. So that's what this system's designed for. And I'm really excited to implement it. And I've done this we have over 10,000 reps on this platform right now. And what companies are doing is they're utilizing it. And then when they're ready to scale and grow it on their own, we will come to your office, record and build out your own training platform so that you can have some of your content in there and help scale out your organization. So if you're wondering the playbooks on how to do it, yeah, sell more accounts, but how? Either you go out and sacrifice all your hours and knock all the doors, make all the phone calls, or you bring in new people. If you want to bring in new people, talk to us. That's what we're here to help you guys do. If you guys lean into us, we'll lean into you. And so with that being said, not only do you guys have the platform, but there's also competitions that we have coming up, live events in LA. So these guys have really rolled out the red carpet for you. I want to see you guys throwing down right now, letting these guys know you appreciate all the stuff that they did there and bringing in Big Pess, Big Czar. Czar's on a pirate ship right now. So if you guys didn't know that, he's on a pirate ship. But that's the thing. We spent so much time dialing this in. I poured all of my effort and energy into this platform. So the thing is we want you guys to utilize it. We're here for you. We want to help you scale as a business. We want to help you sell more deals, but you've got to be the guys incorporating it. So I don't want this to be one of those things you have the logins and you don't use it. If the reps aren't using it, it's not a rep problem. It's a management problem. And so the thing is you have to start teaching your reps how to utilize this technology. Otherwise, you're going to be doing it for the rest of your life and you're not going to be able to scale. I talked about it earlier. If you're taking notes on this, you can scale with 2 ways, through people or technology. This technology will help you replicate your systems and processes to scale your business out to the next level. So that's what I'd tell you guys is if you're really ready, the deals are out there. SoCal Edison, all these PG&E, all these companies are raising their rates. Deals are starting to fly in now compared to before. Okay. So now what can we do to still sell high volume is we got to get better. And that's where we're incorporating and coming in. I'm here for you guys. We're part of the team. We want to help this grow. You're with one of the largest organizations in California, and we're going to scale to be in the top 3 by next year. That's my goal. And we're safe. We have experience. And by honestly, with the way Brandon smiles and the way Andy looks and the marketing behind big old freaking O'Malley, the sky's the limit for what we're able to accomplish. So I'm really excited to be working with you guys. This is a project that I've been working on for a long time. And like I said, this is a branch to help you guys grow out and scale. So with that being
and you
said,
get the onboarding, Danny, the onboarding. So like for you guys, as you get started, you have access, but booking a call with us to get all the tools on the platform. We do a free discovery call, breaking down some business, just jamming on stuff. Myself, Danny, will be running these calls, and essentially, like, I consult companies all over the country on this. And so being able to tune in and just be able to tap into the network, I'd love to provide resources and opportunities for people that are looking for it. So book those onboarding calls so we can make sure you guys are leveraging the platform to the fullest potential. And I'd be happy to give you guys some nuggets while we're on that call.
Yep. So that's the thing, guys. So action items after this is ESP's paid for it, so don't trip. You get a discovery call. Me and Jonah are going to jump on the phone call with you, find out what you're doing, and give you some brass ideas on how to improve, and then show you what freebies you get with the platform. And if you guys are ready to scale, there's some other sexy stuff we can throw at you. But like I said, guys, nothing changes if nothing changes. So the thing is they can give you guys the tools. You have to use them. The deals are out there. Electricity rates are going up. Okay, more and more people are getting excited about this, so we have to take action on it. Okay, and the thing is when times get tough, you can do 2 things. You can raise your skills or you lower your PPW. That's it. And when you lower your PPW, it costs you a lot more than buying skill set, because buying skills costs money and time. And that's what we want to help you guys out with.
That's awesome. Bringing the heat, dude. Appreciate it. I think a big piece of the puzzle too here is not only just more and more volume, but it's quality and being better and more skilled at your craft. And so the tools that are in this university are going to help you not only sell more, but keep more, right? Everybody knows if throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, it's definitely a play. Is it the smartest play? I don't think so. I think make good calls, help your customers out, do the right thing in the home. More of your jobs will stick. You'll make more money. It's working smarter, not harder. That's the trick. And a lot of the tools that are within the university are going to help you guys do that. If you're trying to build your org, if you're trying to hire more people, it's summertime. I know you are. Like, these are the things that are going to help you get going faster.
And retain the good people. If you make sure that when you're bringing somebody on, they go through this, they're going to succeed, or not, or you're going to find out that they don't listen very well and flame out. And great, no problem. That's less time of yours wasted.
Yep. And that's the big thing, guys, is if they're not willing to go through a program, a training system, you think they're going to be willing to go out and knock doors? I've literally saved you guys so many hours, because if they won't go through the platform, that means they're not going to go through the learning curve of getting rejected. Perfect example. I had a barber cutting my hair. He's like, bro, what do you do, dude? Your phone's going off all the time. You got a sick car. You look like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie had a super child. Like, what's going on here? And I said, bro, I knock doors. He's like, really? I want to get in on that shit. I'm like, yeah, you make good money. So I texted him the link to my training platform. I said, if you go through every single video, I'll mentor you. And guess who I never heard from after that? Never heard from him again. So what did that do? Is it saved me a lunch? It saved me scheduling my time around a guy who wasn't that serious. Because when someone has homework, that weeds them out to tell me if they're serious about this opportunity. So that's one of the biggest keys to scaling out your organization, is you want to spend time doing the things that make you the most amount of money: selling, recruiting, or training. The system automates the training. So now all you do is you spend your time selling more deals or recruiting. And how do you get in front of quality people? Is you let technology weed out the bad ones. And that's what ESP has purchased for you guys. And that's what we're here to really help you guys scale out. It's a formula. It's it. There's cheat codes to life, and there's cheat codes to running a business. These are the cheat codes. It's up to you to enter them in.
Love it. Pessy, you also mentioned that we've got some competitions coming up here in the next month or so. I'd say if
No,
you're
it's coming up
watching this,
Monday.
yeah, coming up right now.
Right now.
It's the Lord of the Doors, baby. And I think if you're interested, if you want to get involved, if you want to learn more, reach out to your account executive, myself or Brandon or Danny O'Malley or even Pessy for that matter, and we'll get you guys set up. We've got some discount codes. We've got some different things to come into play. Reach out to us and we'll help you out. It's going to be really cool. And it's going to really motivate you and your teams.
Yep. And so what Andy's talking about, guys, is I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Okay. So me and Danny are planning to go to the Mines of Moria and spending a night in the caves. But I digress. What I run is I do virtual workshops.
Gandalf
Look at
staff
that,
right
dude.
here.
He's got
We're ready.
got the staff.
We're ready. All right.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass.
Yes. So what we're talking about here is I do virtual boot camps where for 6 weeks straight, we focus on 3 C's: content, competition, and community. Every week, I'm going to give you new content to train your reps on, your offices on, whatever. And then we put a competition where all the reps that are in it are competing against other people. And then we build a community around it on selling ethically at a high value and doing it so that you can, put your head at night knowing that not only you're on this race to become better, but everybody around you is selling the right way too. So if you guys do want to get involved in more than just basic phone calls and trainings like that with the platform, we do live workshops. So if you've never been a part of it, the price point is dirt cheap because ESP has offset a lot of it. So reach out to us and let us explain how we can do that for your organization. I'm telling you guys, you've seen some of the biggest names in solar come through this. Some big companies that out there, all of their big reps have gone through it, and now they're leading big teams utilizing the training that they got during these competitions and workshops. So reach out to us, guys. You have discounted prices because of our relationship with the ESP. And our whole goal is to become one of the top 3 in the state and then also scale our numbers up every single year after that. Because right now, guys, there's some installers that are not going to make it. And we know where they're all going to flow. So the people that are doing it, that are making the most noise on the internet and run good, healthy businesses are going to be the recipients of it. So now's the time to take it serious because you don't want to be at the tail end of a company that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. And that's why we partner with ESP because the game plan's there. It's just time to execute.
Love it. One thing on that note too. I mean, we've talked about how we install. Yep. We don't sell. We're here to do our job, stay in our lane, and do a really good job at it. We're not trying to tell you how to sell because there are partners out there that do a way better job of it, which is one of the reasons why we chose you to help us get this off the ground. So we've got really the best of all the worlds here. Is if you've got the mindset, the motivation, the amazing, techniques that you're going to use on the doors, you're going to use in the home, that's great. And then we also have all the nuts and bolts and stuff, all the stuff you need to know about how solar works, what's going to make a good presentation, what's going to make a good system, what's going to give the homeowner the most value, what you're going to need to look out for. If you're going up to a home and there's a bunch of rickety shit on the roof, walk away. Don't send us to that home, please. So being able to kind of merge everything from the front end of the sales mastering yourself, and then mastering the actual product and the craft and all that, that's gonna bring it all together.
Yep, I'm fired up about it, dude. This is, some of you guys know me, some of you don't. I've been doing this for 18 years, knocking doors. The techniques that we teach, it doesn't matter if you're virtual, doesn't matter if you're in person, all of it works. So the discovery calls, we're here. We want to help you guys. If you're in our area, we've got reps that'll go out and knock with your teams. We'll do Zoom calls. Like, dude, it's game time, guys. Right now is literally the best time. Last year, we got our ass kicked just because of the market. Now it's starting to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's take advantage of it.
I was just pulling up the URL. It decided to share our whole screen, but I just have that. I was in the email. I was trying to see if it popped up on the screen. I don't know if you guys can blast it out, but I just want to make sure you guys book a time on there. It'll be like a 30 to 45 minute discovery call. I make sure to run through the platform and some questions to get you guys the best setup.
For sure, Jonah. We'll send it out in the link with the copy of this call as well, so everybody can watch back. find out some more information, along with the ESP University links as well to get all set up there.
I was gonna say,
I think in 2 weeks, we're actually going to be doing a free call for everybody to jump on if you want to. I believe Brandon's going to be doing something with some battery stuff, which is going to be great.
Brandon Barton, Battery Master.
Yeah, the battery master. He loves Duracell. But yeah, so a lot of content coming at you guys.
Yep.
Pessy, really appreciate what you're throwing at us and putting this together. This is a rad collaboration. Zarth, you're just killing it on the boat as a pirate. Keep doing your thing.
Ship. The ship.
Thank you. Yarg.
He's scrubbing those poop decks, man. Like there's all kinds of crap going on behind the scenes that you don't see. He's hard at work. So thanks to Zarth. You should have gotten one of these emails. We're still chipping away at that, I think. Or did we get most of them out already?
I think there were a few select people that were in certain teams, but everybody that was on that list should have gotten an email.
Awesome.
I believe it's
perfect.
Some of the new Sun guys.
Yeah, we'll keep chipping away at that. We'll get everybody their login. So look for an email that looks like this. It is not a phishing attempt. It is from us. It is from the university. You'll get to log in and get access to that tool. Yeah, keep an eye out for that over the next couple of days. We'll try and get everybody's invites out and yeah, just get rocking and rolling. And we will send the recap of this webinar with that onboarding link to upgrade your game. Talk to Jonah and Danny about what else you guys need to really get out there and kill it.
Yep. And guys, just a reminder is you're going to send this link to your reps and say, go through it. And I'll give you a little hint. They're not going to do it. So how do you use this? Okay. Is you send it to them when they get onboarded. Say, hey, I need you to go through these processes before the next meeting. I can go in there and check to make sure you guys are utilizing this, but you want to make sure you use this tool. Is you need to have good content, which is in there, but you also have to hold the people accountable. Part of being a manager is not just motivating them, but also hold them accountable to make sure they do their trainings. It's a great time if you're new. You come in 30 minutes. If you do an in-person meeting, come in 30 minutes before, show everybody how to get logged in and go through the training video segments with the people so they get used to it. Okay? You have to manage the people and hold them accountable to complete these tasks. Okay? That's the way you utilize this to the best of your ability. Everyone's bought programs. I bought them and I didn't use them. Okay? How you use them is you hold them accountable. If you do not hold your reps accountable, you're now managing reps and you're not managing systems. You want to lead people and manage systems. The system that you're managing is the expectations around using the training platform. So hold them to that accountability, because if you can do that, guys, I promise you it's going to make your life easier. So you can focus on the 3 income earning activities that make you the most: selling, recruiting, and training. Delegate the training to an automated platform and you focus on getting new people, push them through the training. The training weeds out all the idiots who don't want to do the work. And then you get a solid group and then you get them selling and you just replicate it. Boom, boom, boom. And that's how you scale your org. And that's what we're going to go over on our discovery call. So let's make sure that you guys get on that. Let's break down what we can do to help you scale your org.
Well said, Pessy. Sounds easy, right? Well, let's give it a go.
Yes.
All right, guys. Good stuff. Dan, I want to wrap it up.
I think that I was just about to make, but wait, that's not all. If you call in the next, no, not really. We're not doing that today. We're gonna get everybody their logins, like we said. Yeah, Pessy, Zarth, Cafferty, thank you guys. Awesome platform. We'll keep adding new content to it, by the way, too. Like we've got new videos coming out all the time. We're doing all kinds of stuff on, little tips and tricks for certain types of projects. So keep an eye out for that. Never rest on your laurels. Never think you know everything. Always go in there and check and just get a refresher and make sure you're staying on top of your game. So
Yep, guys, awesome. If you're not getting better, you are in fact getting worse.
Getting worse. Mm-hmm.
What's killing our skill set right now is this device in your hand is shortening people's attention spans to the point where if you don't have it dialed in, you are going to get cut. In a place like California, where income is high, credit's high, you have to be sharp to be here. Okay. And people are only getting more knowledgeable about solar. So you have to step your game up. That's why we're here. And we look forward to helping you guys do that.
Love it.
Amazing.
Step it up.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay. Killer. Well, hey, thanks everybody for attending. Yeah, keep an eye on your inboxes.
Love you guys. Peace.
Happy selling.